I do feel like because this is a trips-based podcast, I want to start with the fact that we have read you guys met on a flight, a long flight.
Yeah, we did. Freddy,
And
you wanna set up that romantic escapade?
Yeah.
We actually met a couple of times before, just in social spaces in LA, but we really got to talking on a flight to London.
From LA.
From LA.
From LA, yeah, from LA. Remember back when they used to fly direct? I don't know if they do that anymore, but yeah,
Someone
it was like
does
direct.
that.
Yeah, it was like direct 13 hours, and we just talked. We talked and realized that we had so much in common. I think we also realized that we really needed it. We really needed to. I don't think that there was a lot of other Latino actors that we necessarily talked to in that capacity, and so there was a lot that I guess we needed to get off our chest, right? Wilmer, would you say?
Yeah, no, I would also say as I walk in and I'm sitting, we're like sitting together, like randomly. Like it wasn't like, oh, you're sitting over there, so we should sit together. Like, no, it was like we were sitting together. It was like such an arranged marriage, you know? And so I sit down and I'm like, dude, how you been? Da, da, da. And as soon as we started, we're like, you gonna drink something? Am I gonna drink?
Yeah.
You gonna? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I guess. What are you gonna have? What are you gonna order? I'm like, I don't know. And then cut to, we didn't sleep like not even 25 minutes. Like we literally talked.
Yeah,
all
you guys
the way.
you were met at the gate by the British authorities.
Yeah.
MI6 pulled us off. Yeah.
Oh, it was MI6. Wow, they got the big
it
boys.
got heavy. It got very heavy on that flight.
Oh man, I'm so glad I wasn't sitting like behind you guys. I'd be like talking the entire flight. Like I get mad. I get mad if I'm on like
you would have popped your head in. You would have been like, hey, guys, what's up?
Posh would have Karen'd you so hard. Now, were you cognizant at some point during this 13-hour flight? Did you look at one another and say, wow, look at us. Like this is uncommon.
I think it was 6.5 hours in when we were like, do you want to do you want to take a nap or something? And like the other one's like, I'm cool. I'm like, all right. So, and I don't know if we're ever going to admit who was really sleepy or not, you know?
Yeah.
But we were bloodshot by the time we got there. But it was great. I mean, but to Freddy's point, I mean, we literally cover our lifetimes and realized that there was so much correlation on the parallels of our careers, of all the different things that we have kind of endured or seen or through it from the coming to the opportunity to like the breaks to the rejections. I mean, there was just so much that we talked that we realized we were very alike.
I think there's that thing as well where you kind of have to find somebody on your level to complain to, lest you seem like someone who's not grateful.
That's right. Dude.
So
Seth, you just nailed that so hard because we've had dinners where like, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a guy who doesn't appreciate what he's got, you know? But like, you know, it's like where you can be a little petty. You can be a little petty.
A little petty is nice.
Yeah. I bet you guys were business class or better going to London as well.
Oh, yeah.
We were on network money, Josh. We were on network money. What do you expect?
Yeah. And not only complaining, but like nuances. You know, there are certain nuances that other people wouldn't understand. You know, that we could only share with each other. And it's sort of like therapy, right? You're kind of holding it in because there's no one else you can share it with. And then when you do get to share it with somebody, it's this massive release, which is kind of what our podcast has been a little bit too, right?
You know, Seth, like you and your SNL guys, you know what I'm saying, Seth?
Well, that's the thing. That's why we stay connected all these years later. You know, you talk and you're like the shorthand of what they've all been through, which is really helpful. Exactly. I feel like when you landed, I wish the pilot had made an announcement about like, also we've had a very special friendship start on our flight today.
I know.